So continuing with these ride cymbal patterns, okay, and we're still dealing with, creating space with more quarter notes and varying the eighth notes in these particular jazz patterns, okay. So, but before you do any of that, get the regular ride cymbal pattern down, which is in the first video, okay, and then the rest will make sense. All right, so continuing with different places where you can place these upbeat eighth notes, okay. Again, these are in 2-bar phrases, okay. That's the best way I could describe these, okay. So we're going to place in the first and second bar, we're going to place the eighth notes on beat 4. So in both bars, okay. So you'll have 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 1. Right? When you speed it up, this is what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. Now remember, your hi-hat should always be on 2 and 4, at least for these. Later, you could do all kinds of stuff with your hi-hat, but however, for now, this is the most consistent thing, right? So, then, the next series of eighth notes we're going to do is, we're going to, of the 2-bar phrase, we're going to put eighth notes on beat 4 of the first bar, beat 2 and 4, or beats 2 and 4 of the second bar. So it would sound like this. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 1. And when you put it in a regular speed, that's what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Okay? So now, we're going to put, in the first bar, we're going to put eighth notes on both beats 2 and 4. Okay? And then on the last bar, bar 2, we're going to put it on beat 2. Okay, so we're reversing it now. So we have 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay? And when you speed it up, this is what you get. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? Then what we're going to do is, again in the 2-bar phrase, right? We're going to, in the first bar, we're going to put these eighth notes on both beats 2 and 4. And then in the second bar, just on beat 4. Okay? So here's what it sounds like in slow triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 1. And when you speed it up, this is what you get. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of turn the eighth notes around a little bit, or I should say, mess with some of the downbeats or eighth notes. Okay, so this is going to kind of sound like we're turning the beat around a little bit. So what we're going to do is, again in a 2-bar phrase, okay, we're going to play quarter notes on the first bar, right? But then on the second bar, we're going to put eighth notes on the first beat, which to sound really interesting, right? Because most of the time, those eighth notes are on beats 2 and 4, right? So, or a variation thereof, okay? So now, we're just going to throw it right on to beat 1 of the second bar. So if I were to slow this down in triplets, this is what you get. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay? And when you speed it up, this is what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Okay? So it sounds weird, right? Because most of the time your ride cymbal jazz pattern for the most part is like, you know, like let's say on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. But now we're putting it on, you know, the first beat, so it's weird because now you're, you know, it's like it kind of feels a little awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, right? So it's kind of like you're turning it around, but really you're not. You're placing the eighth notes in different places to make a specific hip little sound. So then the last particular ride pattern for this video, right, is on the second bar, right, we're going to put the eighth notes on beat 3. Okay, so again, it's going to kind of sound like that it's turning around a little bit, but it's really not, okay? So if I were to slow this down, this is what it sounds like. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 right? So when you speed it up, this is what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So with the amount of vocabulary that we've covered already, just with the ride cymbal, you get some pretty cool patterns with all these different, you know, all these different particular ride patterns. You can get a really cool sound, you know? Right? Using some of the variations we've covered. So it's when you put them together that you can make a really hip sound with your ride cymbal alone. So and then when all the other things come into play, they're a lot of fun. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one because we're going to elaborate on some of these things. So see you soon.